Somewhere around the mid 2000s, right? The gaming industry started to take off and started to capitalize in terms of ad revenues and streaming, getting money, getting monetized. The gamer guys started to take advantage of monetization, right? And it was a time where gaming was predominantly dominated by boys, the guys. It was a competitive space just for men. It was like it served as a man cave, right? And girls weren't allowed, with good reason. Now, due to the girl power movement, girls wanted to be one of the guys. They wanted to infiltrate the space. But make no mistake about it, they didn't want to infiltrate the space because they were interested in the industry in which the boys were operating, gaming. Girls didn't infiltrate the space of the gaming industry because they wanted to be competitive and they wanted to beat the boys at their own game. Yes, some, but mostly girls wanted to take advantage and opportunity of being seen. And what did they start to do? In StreamYards, in streaming video games, in streaming gaming live streams, what did you notice? The girls weren't as good at the boys, but what did we see? They bought these huge ass earphones and they wear these skimpy vests showing their cleavage, makeup and perky titties and all that. See, that was their trump card, so to speak. They took the opportunity not to compete. The goal was not really to compete. It was to be seen by the boys. And the simps started donating monies and sending her cash apps and super chats. Listen, the gaming channels that tend to get the most donations are the girls' channels. Not because of, they're good at Call of Duty or Battlefields or Halo or whatever gaming, online gaming video game there is. No. They take the opportunity to wear these cosplay outfits while streaming, showing their cleavage, to take advantage over the simps. Now let's cross over to today's main topic, today's main event, right? Just keep that analogy in mind as I'll now dive into this main event. Here's the real reason why Justpearlythings blew up. You see, Justpearlythings was actually very smart. Actually, it's hard to call her smart when she's operating in a sphere full of idiots. A sphere full of simps. What sphere did Justpearlythings blew up in? What sphere did she predominantly operate in? She predominantly operated amongst the Black Manosphere. The audience is majority a bunch of black men. Now, ladies and gentlemen, what do we know about the majority of black men? Black men suffer from the son-husband complex. In the black community, it's a matriarchy. Mommy is in charge. Mommy is the authority figure. Now, Justpearlythings, she might have clocked onto that and she was like, okay, instead of me operating in the white manosphere where she, should have been operating, where there's others like her, Fame Sapien, Jedediah Bila, right? No disrespect to them. I just have to mention a few. Have you noticed those women those red pill women who operate in the white manosphere? They don't have 500, 700,000, a million subscribers, right? They don't have a lot of subscribers. Because the men in their sphere, predominantly white men, are not simps to the degree. But Justpearlythings should recognize that she's not going to blow up in that space. Because she's a woman. That's a patriarchy. She needs to cross over to the simp communiTAH, where she'll be pedestalized because of her extra pasty skin and the fact that she has a set of tits and ass. Black men are like, oh wow, we don't like Keisha, who's busy yelling and telling us that we ain't shit, and the Shaniquas and the Shiquishas, right? Here comes Justpearlythings. She's calm, she's sweet, she's considerate, she's feminine, right? And black men were stunned. We're like, wow, wow. That's how Justpearlythings blew up. She operated in the black manosphere, where the men pedestalized her, because best believe the majority of Justpearlythings' audience are black men, simping. And that's a problem, not just in the black community, but in the manosphere period. Simping. We have guys like Donovan Sharpe, who gave her a platform. That gave her a spike in in subscribers. Coach Greg Adams gave her a platform. Sarah Garvey, King Richez. All those men gave her a platform, which got her some visibility and subscribers, some traction in terms of her YouTube growth and success. But you see, those men made a very critical mistake, because they were only thinking of, they were only thinking short term. Oh, let me just get this immediate spike in views. Let me just bring on this Caucasian pasty skin female. Oh, that should get some views. Yes, gentlemen, congratulations, you got your views. But now, look at the long-term ramifications. Look at the fruits of your labor. You have a female just surpass you within 4 months, regurgitating the same talking points that Donovan Sharpe and Rollo Tomasi and Mumia Absalin Ali and O'Shea Duke Jackson have been saying and created ever since the beginning of YouTube. But no, within 4 months, a female has surpassed you. If I was a Redpill content creator who's been invested in the game for decades, I would be pissed. Now, some of these gentlemen might see this video and they might have some animosity towards me because I call them out. But you see, gentlemen, instead of being mad at me, how about you just admit that you're just plain wrong? You got it wrong. How about you just admit that you made a mistake? That would be a step forward in terms of rebuilding the manosphere into the cesspool that it's become. You came up with all those Redpill talking points. You gave her a platform and she overtook you. So who should you really be mad at? Me or yourselves? I am MrShowTym, aka the Great Showtodamus. I am here to manage the space. Yes, my channel is fairly irrelevant right now, but hopefully I'll grow in time. But gentlemen, you did this to yourselves. You shot yourselves in the foot. How is it that you guys are veterans in the game, and within 4 months a female has surpassed you? This would never happen in the white manosphere. They would not have it. Because it's humiliating and it's embarrassing. The white guys in the manosphere have standards. They would no way allow Femme Sapien to just surpass them, regurgitating their own talking points. No. But the black manosphere has. Be mad at yourselves, gentlemen, not me. You did this to yourselves. You did this to the manosphere. And this is why the manosphere is in the shape it is in now. We're a joke. Austin Holloman is busy getting railroaded by feminists over at Isaiah Factor at Fox Channel 26. The Passport Bros. This is why society doesn't have respect for us, because we don't respect ourselves. We don't have standards. We allow women to just take over. hey, what can you say, man? This is brothers for you. This is the Black Manosphere. Anyway, I just had to drop that mind-blowing revelation to you, black men. Shame on you, black men. The white guys in the Manosphere would have never allowed this. But black men, you've created your own problems, allowing a female to regurgitate your talking points that you've been creating since the beginning of YouTube within 4 months. Shame on you.